Is the American retirement system broken? Are you kidding me? It is not just broken, my friends. For millions of hardworking, decent Americans who did everything they were told to do, the system is completely upside down. It has failed you. And if you are sitting there right now, either recently retired or watching the days tick down to your retirement date, and you feel this deep, sinking pit of anxiety in your stomach, I want you to take a breath. Look at me. It is not your fault. You are anxious because you are smart enough to look at the reality of your situation and realize that the math just does not add up. We have been sold a lie for 40 years. We were told that if we just signed up for a 401k, checked a box, and let Wall Street handle the rest, we would magically glide into our golden years with absolute financial freedom. How is that working out? Let's look at the actual, honest-to-God data, because numbers do not lie. People lie, systems fail, but the numbers tell the absolute truth. Right now, according to the Federal Reserve's own data, the median retirement savings for Americans aged 55 to 64 is just about $185,000. Now, to some of you, $185,000 might sound like a decent chunk of money. But let's do the actual math. If you retire today and apply the standard 4% rule to safely draw down that money so you don't run out before you die, that $185,000 generates less than $7,500 a year. That is about $625 a month. Tell me, how are you supposed to pay for groceries, utilities, skyrocketing property taxes, and health insurance on $625 a month? You can't. It is impossible. And yet, the financial industry keeps putting out reports talking about how the average retirement account balance is over $500,000. Do not let those average numbers make you feel bad or fool you into thinking everyone else is doing just fine. The average is skewed by billionaires and multimillionaires. The median, the true midpoint of America, is exactly what I just told you. It's under $200,000 for people on the absolute doorstep of retirement. Even worse, the latest data from the Retirement Confidence Survey shows that confidence is plummeting across the board. Workers' confidence in their ability to live comfortably in retirement dropped significantly this past year, down to just 61%, and retirees are losing faith just as fast. Why? Because the system shifted all the risk from the corporations onto your shoulders, and you were never given the tools or the safety net to carry that weight. Think about how we got here. Go back a generation. Your parents or grandparents had a defined benefit pension. They worked for 25 or 30 years, they got a gold watch, and they received a guaranteed monthly check for the rest of their lives that paid for their dignity. But corporate America realized pensions were expensive. So, in the early 1980s, they rolled out the 401k. It was supposed to be a supplement to pensions, but instead, they used it to totally replace them. They told you, hey, we're going to give you control. You get to manage your own money. But what they really meant was, we are washing our hands of your future. If the market crashes the year you want to retire, that's your problem, not ours. And look at what is happening right now under the weight of this current economy. Because inflation has pushed the cost of everyday life through the roof, people are hurting. The data shows that contribution rates dropped down to 8.9%. People are actively cutting back on saving for tomorrow just to afford gasoline, groceries, and housing today. Even more terrifying, a record number of people are taking hardship withdrawals and loans from their 401k accounts. Vanguard reported that 6% of plan participants had to raid their retirement funds last year just to pay unexpected bills and debt. When you pull money out of your retirement account early, you are not just taking out cash, you are permanently killing the compounding power of those dollars. You are robbing your future self to survive today. That is the definition of a broken system. The American retirement system was built on a crumbling foundation, and it is letting a lot of good people fall through the cracks. But you do not have to be one of them. True financial freedom does not come from a broken system or a corporate promise. It comes from your own resolve, your own discipline, and your willingness to make the hard choices today so that you can live with honor, dignity, and peace of mind tomorrow. You can do this. Take control of your money, stand in your truth, and secure your own future.